Like I was still saying Dragon Quest on my channel, even though I'm not doing Dragon Quest at the moment. Like too much windows open, and I'm trying to. Alright, alright. So I'm still new. I'm still very new at programming. I've been self-teaching myself Python for a couple months now. Um, so this program right here, I've been working on. I want to make it a cool little cipher program. It works fine for now, but it's not fully. Let me do that. It's not fully how I want to how what function. I want to make a like some kind of every time I blink, it makes my character wink. I don't know. I need to make me an official avatar, I guess you can say. I just downloaded this from the Steam website or whatever, workshop, or whatever it's called. Anyways, I want it to work like, all right, so you can enter your own key. We do 8, for instance, in your text, right? Right, right. Says the. Uh, I don't think I don't think spaces work. Um, I need to fix that too. I think it only works with single words. Try it again. So if I do a key, let's say 3, whack, that works. um, it's using Caesar Cipher. I'm using a package called Secret Pie. 1 second. And like I said, I don't think it accepts sentences. I do use AI, but I'm going to use AI for coding errors and stuff to help me for research and to help me figure out errors. Let's see what the AI says about this error. Um, Encrypted equals cipher dot encrypted. So plain text. Hmm. I mean, just for using passwords, like making single phrases. I don't think it has a limit on the phrase. So if I do, okay, let's do 10. Um, so it don't work because there was a. I need to do a try to type. I need to do an error thing so it doesn't crash program every time. I'm trying to remember how try and accept goes. Try. Um, I know I want to accept not an import error, but a error. Yep. Can't. There we go. That's pretty good. Why am I getting an error here though? It's saying let's put pass here. All right, 4. Let's put. Oh, I need a. Let's do key error as well. Or key error is probably what we need. Yeah, no, I think I have to make this an F string if I'm not mistaken. Trying to remember. I mean, I could just do cannot. Including name is not a letter. That works. I don't think I need to make it an F string either. We'll do it that way. All right, 2. Key error. I don't. What? I'm thinking I'm not putting the right thing here in there. Wait, do I need to put? Hmm. I mean, W3 schools gives you a good example, but I'm not getting what I need it to do. I think, yeah, I think what I'm doing wrong is I need to put, see that's working right. I think I need to put my try and accept block between here and do accept um, key error and invalid else. Hmm. Still not getting what I want. There's a type error that I need. Because at the end I'm getting a type error, but I'm also getting a key error. I mean, oh, that's gonna work. I don't know why I did that. 3, let's do star. Alright, so that works the way I want. It's type error that I need. Print valid. And that might fix it. So one valid to encrypt. So alright, so what if you do it regularly? Let's see. 4 hello. Alright, so that works regularly. So I do like that. Now I would like to put this whole thing in a my freaking this thing's annoying. How do I get rid of this darn pop up? Alright, I reset. I refreshed the page. I think that fixed it. I'm not sure. What are some good modules slash packages for a GUI system in Python? Kinter. It's simple, great, great for learning. Let me look up T Kinter documentation. I think I was trying to do T-Kinter on another thing, but I don't fully understand how T-Kinter works. Tinker package is standard package interface. Both TK and Tinker are available on most standards. Blah. See. I don't want to buy a book just to learn how to use T-Kinter. Kinter models, class, screen name, base name, class TK, use TK, true. So I think Tinker is a base Python package. I don't think I need to download anything. But we'll give it a shot, I guess. From Enter, import that, and it's also saying to import TTK from Enter, import TTK. Now, so I'll just make a note here. Thing that is not a letter. Enter again. Okay. All right. Just to leave me some notes there. So I think I have to wrap my whole code in this Tinker, the Kinter. According to their documentation, and then you have argument screen name to lowercase capital N. They say none, base name none, class name TK, use TK equals true, sent false. You know what? I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to type all this out. Might make my life a little bit easier. But this is what it's saying I need to use. But I'm getting a major error. Expected. Oh yeah, well it's a class, of course. No? Where are you expecting when given as a string, sets the display environment variable. Base name of the profile file. By default, base name is derived from the program name system R. Class name of the widget class. Name with if true, yeah, enter sync. If true, blah blah blah. Use diff size ID of the window which is embedded in application instead of it being created as an independent top level window. TK application created a master, the widget object that contains this widget children. Let's see, it's supposed to range in a Construction, a top-level TK which is usually the main window of an application and enter as a TLC interrupter for which each instance has its own associated TCL interrupter. Okay. Dialog to let the user choose a color. Base class of dialog is defined in the model tinker. File dialog. Common dialogs file used to save. Font. Message box. Access to dialog boxes. Scroll text. Simple dialog. Theme widget. Addition modules. tkinter.dnd. Turtle graphics. And a window. Hello World program. Alright, let's just see how their Hello World works. From tkinter import ttk. Root equals tk from tk.frame text quit. After imports, the next line creates after the imports, the next line creates an instance of the TK class which initializes TK and creates its associated TLC interpreter. It also creates a top-level window known as the root window, which serves as the main window of the application. So, understanding how TK wraps. Alright, and the illusion here is illustrate here. This is the script above frame comment at the button. I do what options does. I don't know. What other ones did it say was good? You PyQt, robust professional level tool based on PySlide 6. For beginners, start with tkinter or PySimple GI. Let's try a PySimple GUI. See what that's all about. Alright, so it's probably I'm pretty sure it's a package. PySimple GUI. Install it. You pull up the documentation. PySimple GUI documentation. Wait, is this package even used anymore? Oh, you gotta have a license for that. Never mind. Screw that. I'm a broke bitch here. I ain't got no money for that. I ain't got no time for that. Toga. 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 Toga documentation. Toga. Let's see. Toga is a Python native, OS native, cross-platform GUI toolkit. Okay. Tutorial. Okay. Alright, set up developer environment, blah, blah, blah. Write the app. Import Toga. Button handler widget. Print hello world. Build box. Toga box. Button Toga hello world. Press. On press. Button handler. Seems a little bit more easier. I think. I don't know. We'll try it. Import Toga. I guess done downloading the package. Alright, button handler widget, print hello world. No, if I want. I mean, I could do, button handler widget to, I like to have a button that, print confirm or enter maybe. And default build app. Definition build app. So box equals Toga box. Button Toga button. I don't know. I don't fully know, but we'll go with the button handler. Button dot style dot margin equals. We'll do what they say in the example. I just want to see how it works. Button dot style dot flex equals 1. Button add button. Return box. I don't know. Syntax error line 8. Oh. My B dog. I mean, everything else works fine. Alright. Let's solve this one line at a time. Alright. Import course. Handler, which is a wrapper around behavior that we want to activate when a button is pressed. The handler is just a function. Function takes a widget that is activated as first argument, depending on the type of event that is being handled. Arguments may also be provided. All other arguments, yeah. When the app gets Toga will create a window with a menu. We need to provide a method that tells Toga that content to display in the window. The method can be named anything. It just needs to accept an app instance. The box is an object that can be used to hold multiple widgets and define margin around the widgets. All right. We can define a button. When we create a button, we can set the button text, and we can also set the behavior that wants to invoke when the button is pressed. And then we have button, which is a bit like CSS Lite. We can set style properties. Flex attributes to how the widget is sized. I know we set up the box. The box will be window, default main. Lastly, instant app self. The app is a high level container. So the return box has to be at the end. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's a wrapper. So it's got to wrap around the whole code. I'm not getting error messages. I'm guessing I might have to tab everything over. I need my C, man. Because this has to be at the end. Return box. Still not working right? What the hell? Oh, it's gotta be tabbed over. There we go. No, nothing works. Great. All right. This says default definition main. Return. So good on that. Yeah. Hmm. Slightly less toy example. Let's build a slightly more complex example of Fahrenheit to Celsius converter. All right. So the example here is build app. So the build app. The build app. Oh, okay. So build app. We have our. We need to make 2 input boxes. So we'll make a box and a B box. Box equals total box. Yeah, that's what that works. And C input equals text input and then wait, this needs to be A B input. All right. So if this is right, that should have 2 input boxes, right? Then we need to make labels for these boxes. Um, so a label equals, took a label, let's do this should be my enter key, right? It should be this. And I got my B label. Enter. You want and this should be enter to be encrypted. Now we should do all right. So huh. So I gotta somehow. All right. Huh. It don't work. I don't think I need this right here. Um, I'm stuck. Let me see. Let me try something. I think I'm on the right path, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I see. I gotta make a whole. Key input. So I gotta like make a whole app with my stuff in it, like, but it's gotta be rearranged. Um, so this is not going to work. I think we gotta make a new. Gotta make a new class. It's gotta be a Toga app, and then we get a. Let me look through the documentation. The example they give you is to make a. You build an app with text boxes The text box is supposed to calculate the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius. All right. What's this one? You put the box inside another box. If you've done any GUI program before, you know that one of the biggest problems that any widget toolkit solves is how to put widgets on the screen in the right place. Different widget toolkits use different approaches. Blah. So what's this one? What's this one saying? Button handler widget, print button, hello world. Oh, it's just a. Let's build a browser. I don't want to build a browser. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this GUI stuff out because I want to. Like I said, my original app works, but I want a GUI. I want it to like. Because if I put everything back in place that I had it, what am I doing? I can just Control Z this crap. So my original program works, but I'm trying to. I want to put a GUI system in there so it pops up like a. Let's get rid of all this toga box stuff. Because like I said, it works fine as is. It's using a Caesar cipher, right? It doesn't do sentences yet. I don't know if I'm gonna add it where it can do sentences or not, but you can do text. It automatically lowercase the text because it doesn't accept capitals. So enter key. If you know how season ciphers work, it just basics is you got your letters A through Z, and A being 1, B being 2, blah blah blah. Caesar cipher just switches up the order. So we'll do 5 for instance, and we'll type rubber ducky. And so it works as intended. My original text, rubber ducky, and then it gives you a cipher. So that works. But like I said, I like to do it in like a pop-out GUI thing. But other than that, I'll show you what other project I was working on. So I was working on making a MUD, I guess you can say. MUD stands for multi-user dungeons. It used to be old school, like really, really old RPGs back in the day, or adventure games or whatever. So I'm using AdventureLib, and I made some rooms here, just descriptions of different places you can go. I got my move. I'm trying to do an inventory system, which I haven't fully got working yet. Map movement directions. So these are directions you can move per map. Here's the commands and the look command. But it works pretty decent so far. So when you start, it tells you what room you're in. I added this text because I was trying to work with the inventory. I can't get it to work as I want. But I can't type help because you list commands. I can't go east because the only exit from this room is north. But I can go north. And then I'm in a different room. I can't go west here, but I can go east and east. And that's all I got. Um, quit. Okay, it's just something I've been playing around with. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make anything big, uh, anything big out of it. Let me pull up the documentation. Adventure Lib. Adventure Lib documentation. Because I can change the directions. I don't have to have north, south, east, and west. I can change it to just whatever I want it to be. But I was looking at inventory and I haven't fully figured it out. It uses a command called bag for inventory. Um, but I mean, this command works. But if I pick something up, it doesn't like it works. It tells me what my inventory is. But when I pick something up, it doesn't add it to the inventory, which maybe I can do with using like um some item in inventory print. Maybe I can use like dot append or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new at Python. I've been self-studying for a couple of months now, so I don't fully know what I'm doing. And I try not to use AI to do everything for me. I do use AI to help with error coding, sometimes suggestions and research, but I'm trying to figure this stuff out on my own because I've always kind of wanted to be a programmer. Um, at when give item to recipient, blah, when give item, blah, blah. Inventory. However, capitalized words will match at least one word, so give item godmother will do what you expect. Therefore, one solution is to make sure every object in the game can be referred to by a single word name like apple. This can work well in simple games, but the drawback is that you would struggle to create puzzles that involve multiple variations of an object. Alright, that's cool, but how do I virtually lets the program write code that will run a command? If enter, that means you can decide what happens in response to the command. Um, twin screen, define blah blah, screen. I kind of feel like I need a separate document though with all the um, with just items. Say from adventure import. I think I need it. Maybe I need everything. I'm not 100% sure. But I do need to make it where if I can get items to work, because like, I don't have a full, like I said, this I don't have a full concept at all on this. It's just like I said, this is just something I've just been playing around with. Um, so I don't know where I'm going with any of these rooms, but let's see. So I don't have a full plan for this stuff. Um, well, maybe I can make a. Hmm. How would I do this? It does have a way with Adventure Lib to define items, like you can do. Wait, what's this? When a command contact is wondering, the command will be not be available. The most nested content takes priority. You can use this to pass different parameters. Direction equals south, and when north at when north, direction equals south, content equals confused. Okay. Referring to items and characters, defining an item class represents an item. Oh, so it uses, okay. The item class represents an item. Most important feature is that item can be referred to by a number of names. This means that you can use a descriptive name from the item in output that you showed to the user, but allowed the user to refer to the item by a shorter name. In game, the interaction might be as follows. Look, take broom, take the broom. Broom equals item, a broken broom. So it's saying, all right. So if I make an item, old T equals item, and old rusted cell key. And then it says the first name you give is a default name for the item, which can be inserted in strings. Print, you sweep away cobwebs with broom. Item attributes. Items can be assigned arbitrary attributes, which can be used to set properties that your win handlers can use for game logic. Like room, you can assign class attributes to the item in order to have a default that applies to all items that aren't set. So for example, item.color equals gray. Mug equals item mug. Mug.color equals red. Okay, I don't. When look at item, default look item, find item. It's not item. Print, you don't have item. I mean, that'd be useful. So let's see. Define and indefine articles in English, refer to objects and blah and blah blah blah. You can store these variations on the name as tributes on the item for use in constructive blah. Apples equals items. Some apples that defines the apples when take item. All right. So let's see. Add when. Oops, caps lock is on, my bad. Take item. All right. Give it the param of item. Or let's see. Object equals current round items. I mean, might need to I might need to input port main too. Alright. So my current room command can work. It's not object. Print. There's nothing to take yet. Else. F string. I like that. I like that suggestion. I'll take it. Oh, inventory. Can't spell inventory dot take or not take. Add object. There we go. All right. So how does bag work? Class bag items. Construct a bag from a list of items. Name in bag. Tell if the name the player entered is an object in the bag. Bag.find. Return an item corresponding to the name. Okay. Returns none if the name doesn't match the option bag. Bag.take. Like find the object corresponding to the name the player has typed, but then remove it from the bag and return it. Returns none if the name doesn't match any object in the bag. Bag.getRandom. Select and return one item from the bag at random without removing it. Bag.take. Remove and return an item. Add. Put item in bag if it isn't already in it. From item in bag. Loop over the item in the bag. Huh. So you can model the player's inventory as a bag. When inventory equals bag. When inventory, show inventory. If not inventory, print the no items to show. For item in inventory, print item. Okay. Characters. You can treat non-character players as items also. I don't think this fixes anything, but I think I like to reorganize the item. Think item. Yeah, that broke everything. All right. Like I said, it's just stuff I'm playing around with. I don't know if I'll ever get anywhere with it. Other than that, another project I was working on. I mean, these were just the two main projects I was working on. I was wanting to try to mess with Pygame and try to figure out how to make an actual physical game, maybe, but I haven't gotten anywhere with that. Wait. Just take item though. Why does it put take? Go back. I just go to take anything and the word it match anything will pass its function. I don't know. My brain feels like it's going to explode. I might take a break from coding for a little bit. Maybe I'll pop a game in. Maybe we'll play something. So give me a second. Um, exit. Might. What can we play? I haven't played this yet. I got it installed on my computer, but I haven't played it, so I don't know what it's about. It looks cool. Stick it to the stick man. That game's pretty fun. Huh. Why am I in a mood to play today? You know, I never really finished this game. I like to play it. So I'll boot it up. I'll change the title. And it's saying about exiting, son. I don't have a PlayStation, so I never really played this game. I heard it was pretty good. Oh, it's on the wrong screen. Setting. Display. Let's change it to another screen, shall we? I mean, this screen could work, but I'll just adjust some things. All right. Let's add the game source, game capture. Here we go. Bam. All right. Turn the audio on so you guys can hear it. Windows update. Need to download update. No, don't want to. Can't make me. All right. I'm gonna try to, I guess, adjust my audio settings because I can't hear anything on my screen. There we go. That's a lot better. So I'm gonna be a dumb normie and play with a controller because I don't feel like being hunched over my keyboard all day. Um, oh, run benchmark. That's what the benchmark says. I just recently built this computer about a couple months ago, so I haven't fully went through its limits, but I'm pretty sure that it can probably run on max quality settings. Uh, Even though it's crazy because like my computer spent a lot of money putting some good stuff in it, but my monitors are still crap, so it probably still wouldn't matter how good my graphics settings are. I mean, it might look good for you guys, but for me, it's still gonna be crap. But we'll see. We'll see. I heard this was a pretty good game when it came out, and I bought it on Steam quite a while back, but I never really got fully into it. Um, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just running benchmark right now. Let's see what my computer can take. I kind of was thinking about taking. I should turn the game volume down a little bit, but it's probably over. It's probably a little too loud. Let me turn the game volume down a little bit. All right, so wrong controller. That's my Xbox controller. Don't need that. I like to get me a proper V2 type avatar or something. I don't think this one's set like I gotta adjust the settings, but every time I blink, it just winks. How long is this benchmark test, man? But like I said, I heard this game was a really good game when it first came out. I bought it on Steam quite a while back, but I never really got into it. Um, but why not? You know, we'll play a little bit of it. I don't know how long the stream's gonna last, but I'll play a little bit, and then I'll hop off. I wasn't expecting an hour-long benchmark now. I'm just gonna put it on high quality. Yeah, whatever. We'll put it on this and see what it does. All of the text has favorite quality, so we'll do that. I would continue, but I was at the beginning anyway, so we might as well start new. I know very little about this game. I think I played the tutorial, maybe. I think I played a little bit where she becomes an adult.
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm? Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me.
She's evil. She's a witch.
She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on.
Hey, she was halfway into making wine there. Little crushed berries, a little bit of yeast. A little bit of sugar.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
All right. Oh, I got a can of open cola here. Is it still good? Smells good. It's a little flat. A little bit. I forgot I opened this. When did I open it? Alright, game. I know. Look around. We got you.
Looks tight.
Hopefully the volume's okay with you guys.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
So this is like a kind of underground workshop, right? 'Cause that's a mechanical arm there.
Ross said never go places like this. But I have to find a way.
This looks like some kind of like cryo chamber kind of thing, maybe. Some desks. And this is how Batman became Batman.
There's something up ahead. What's that? A dead person. There's something shiny there.
There's a guitar pick. You can finally play guitar. I don't know if I want to put that thing on my face after, it's been sitting on a dead person, me personally. I definitely have to clean the hell out of it, some bleach, alcohol or something. It's amazing how that thing still has power too. Like, how do they charge these devices? And who knows how long that thing's been down there, right? Does it like use brain waves to keep charge?
lights. Everywhere. How does he do this?
It looks like a cat scan, right? That's what it kind of looks like, a little cat scan device.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
Interface unavailable.
More light, a shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
There's not a way in that room, though, is there? He's a rat. He's a dirty little rat. Little rat bastard. Interface unavailable. Shows required setting for a nearby hollow lock. Something I'm supposed to press? Oh. I need to turn it one more time.
Changed color.
There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here.
The door changed color too. It did it.
I mean, it's quite a pretty game, so I have to give it that much.
What's that?
No dead person.
Think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
Tekken 2. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
I don't know. Alright, let's sealed and oh, I can go through here. I can go through here. It wants me to go that way, but what if I don't go that way? Want to get eaten by the big bad monster?
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Okay.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I
mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
So they like, so they were. I'm guessing they were trapped down here or some crap. Like it's a fallout shelter. And they were just trying to kill themselves via overdose.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well. Shall soon dissolve like snow.
Yeah, it's got to be like some kind of nuclear fallout thing.
To shine. But God, who called me here?
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there, wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see it on my face. What had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew. I knew we'd be forever.
Yeah, my theory stands. I think it's like a nuclear fallout kind of thing happened. Came from down here, didn't I? Yeah, what's this dead person got to say?
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Okay.
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Kid got a hold of her tablet, man. She ain't getting that up.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Yay.
All these shaking.
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
It's like
The
big little
wild
AI
is
device.
dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
Got it.
Good. Now eat the berries.
I'm not hungry.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries.
Actually, to be honest, I am kind of hungry.
and plants.
Where are we?
I don't think I have anything laying around here I'd snack on.
Just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Well, I mean,
Oh, another one.
I guess the HOA won't get mad at you for having tall grass in this universe.
Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on. You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there?
I'll be right back. Be right back.